Yanks cover there. It's the Big E. Here in the Sports Barn, it's Monday, August 17th, probably about noon. Well, in case you haven't noticed, and judging by the viewership, you haven't, the Big E is on a roll. The Big E is on a roll. Let's get to it. Old business here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 winners yesterday with one little lonely loser. Big Sunday. Big Sunday. Had the Phillies completing the sweep against the Mets with Zach Wheeler. He was good enough. Good enough. The Phillies got some poor defense by the Mets that helped us. Got just enough relief pitching. Pretty easy winner. Cleveland. Again with Cleveland. Again. I think we had them all weekend. Well, they just keep beating the Tigers, and I guess every time they play the Tigers, we'll just take the Indians. And they get it done. A little bit of luck in that game. But, you know, when you're the Tigers, bad stuff happens to you. So, the Indians come through as a road favorite. Atlanta, our top play. Great pitching by Robbie Erlin, although right now it seems to me that almost anybody can pitch against the Marlins and get them out. They get it done, a 4-0 shutout. St. Louis, this was the only game that didn't fire. Maybe the layoff finally catching up to the Cardinals. They lose. But other than that, this one, like I said, this is going to make or break the day. And it looked like it was going to break the day because the Astros struggled. Watching these guys hit, you know, that cheating must have been incredibly helpful to them because they just look average now. I mean, like they've never seen a curveball before. I mean, I guess curveball, when no one's telling you it's coming, is kind of hard to hit. And I guess they're learning that. But they barely squeaked by the Mariners at a huge price. And our decision to not get kicked in the face by the run line again paid off. So we paid the price. We took the pain and it cashed for us. So good for us. Tops plays, both winners. Oh, how about these Brewers? I mean, they were down 3-0, and Castanura, I still can't pronounce his name. Some guys, I just have a hole in my head as far as how to pronounce their names. And I blame that on my AARP card. Castanura, something like that. I can't pronounce Travis Konechny either. Travis Konechny. I can't pronounce that one either. At any rate, the Brewers come through late, 6-5. The Diamondbacks, we've ridden them all weekend. They sweep the Padres. They get it done late with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th. They're a winner. And then the Yankees continue. J-Hap, the killer, comes through for us like a superstar. And that completes the day. 7 wins, 1 loss. That takes our record for the year to almost 500. I mean, I thought it would take all year to claw our way back to 500. And, you know, just 2 more days could throw us back where we were. But for now, you know, we're scratching the surface of 500. I mean, since I made a few adjustments to what goes on the board here as far as basically just copying my college football methodology, it's been working. I mean, I did that once before with the baseball. I copied the college football methodology and it didn't work. Maybe I'm doing something different, but at the moment, you know, we're on a roll. So let's not jinx it. Let's just keep it going. All right, we got some other stuff here for you. One note here on college football. I just saw the SEC is going to have some kind of special scheduling show tonight. Look, I'm not an SEC guy, but I guess maybe I'm going to have to be. You know, I'm a Big Ten guy, and I'm embarrassed. I'm, you know, I got my Ohio State Hawaiian shirt on here, and you know, it's just embarrassing. My quarterback's running around putting a petition together. You know, when was the last time a petition ever worked for anything ever? I guess a petition is, I think in the dictionary it says it's a long piece of paper that allows you to feel like you have a say in the process. It's something like that. But, you know, so he's going to put his petition together. The fact is, we don't look good, the Big Ten, and every time the SEC, they're going to make us look bad tonight. Every minute of football they play this year, we're just going to look like the biggest bitches ever escaped from bitchland. It's embarrassing. It really is. I don't know if I should be upset with my own school. You know, it's. I was under the impression it was Iowa and it was Nebraska that voted to play. And then, you know, Johnny-come-lately Ohio State's running around saying, well, wait a minute, we wanted to play too. You know, I know that woman, president from New York, her initial vote was, let's not play. I know that. And then after the whole state of Ohio blew her up, she was like, oh, wait, you mean football's important at Ohio State? It's like, where the hell do they find these goddamn people? I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, well, we'd like to play too. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Well, we'll take that into consideration. I guess the vote's, 11-3 now? Why in the hell did we ever let Rutgers and Maryland into the damn conference? They're helping out. They're bringing lots of cachet and good things. Jesus. So, you know, college football's going to be a screwed up disaster this year. So that's a down note there. NBA. You know, I actually looked at some NBA here. And, you know, I haven't followed it all year. And the bubble game is no different. But now we're actually going to play games that count. And I did have a couple thoughts here. I think that the Sixers are like 5 or 6 point underdogs today to the Celtics. These are the teams we like to advance. It's mostly chalk. This is the only one that might be an upset. I think that Oklahoma City possibly defeating Houston. Miami, I think, is favored to beat the Pacers despite the fact that they're a lower seed. I haven't yet figured out if there's any advantage. In other words, do they pipe in a crowd noise for the, quote, home team in the bubble? Since it's on the same, they'll play on the same court. So do they do anything to try to fake a home court advantage? At any rate, I'm going to take Miami there to beat the Pacers. I just think the Pacers, that's a nice team and all, but you're going to expect me to say Jimmy Butler's going to get him. I think Eric Spoelstra's going to get him. I think he's a better coach than Nate McMillan, and I like Spoelstra. We definitely like Nick Nurse, the defending champion, but he's a huge favorite in his series against Brooklyn, so I don't think there's any value there. I think there's value in this series. Boston, we love Brad Stevens, think he's a great coach. We think Brett Brown is a dunce. Sorry, Brett, but you've had forever and a day to produce a winner now in Philadelphia, and you haven't done it. That team's a mess. It's been a mess. It's always going to be a mess as long as you're here. We need new management in Philadelphia. Basically, we need a new owner because it starts with Josh Harris. You know, that's a dollar first. I could give a shit about winning guy. And it comes down from the top there. I really dislike the Philadelphia 76ers, despite it in my contract that I have to root for these guys because of geographic reasons. So we definitely like the Celtics to do what they always do and beat the Sixers. I would just lay whatever number you have there the whole series, and you're probably going to get paid. And the other one, we definitely like the Lakers. this whole deal about, oh wow, you know, Damian Lillard, he's a star, he's a superstar, he's gonna, you know, up his game and score 70 every night against LeBron, and we all are happy that the Trailblazers are playing the Lakers because they're going to give them the toughest series. This is all bullshit. I mean, the Lakers, you want to really get LeBron irritated, you want to actually make him motivated. I would imagine that does it. That, you know, he's got a guy that wants to challenge him. You know, Lillard wants to challenge LeBron for supremacy of the league or whatever. LeBron, his against the spread record in the playoffs, it's phenomenal. They counted this guy out so many times, and every time he gets a chance to prove it, he does. You know, he covers. The coach they got there, Vogel, he's not bad either. So definitely, like the Lakers, just lay whatever points the whole series, and you're probably going to get paid. That's my thinking on the opening round of the NBA. Okay, and you know, I haven't followed the NBA, but, you know, just some superficial analysis. I think you're in the right place in both those series, with the Celtics and the Lakers. All right, what's next? All right, new business. Let's see if we can keep this baseball roll going. I mean, we are absolutely flat cooking at the moment. Chris, I mean, we've made up like 14, 15 units in a week. That's hard to do. Especially for somebody, you know, this is why picking multiple games excuse me. So I picking multiple games is such a, I think, a plus, the right thing to do. It enables you to generate more overall units at the end, rather than if you were just picking 1 or 2 or 3 games. At any rate. Alright, looks like this is probably a day of 5th starters, it seems like. I didn't see a lot of aces on the board today. We're going to take Washington. Where are they at? I had a brain fart there. They're in Atlanta, right? Yeah. They're in Atlanta. From what I saw of that game yesterday, Atlanta winning 4-0. Right now it doesn't look like Atlanta has a whole lot of pop in their lineup. A lot of strikeouts, no power. Washington right now, swinging the bats a little better. I think they're going to benefit by no longer seeing the Orioles. That's a team that plays them very tough. I think they're going to be happy to play somebody else. Juan Soto back in the lineup. That guy's a superstar if you haven't seen him play yet. If you haven't, where were you last fall? I mean, you didn't watch the World Series. You didn't watch the playoffs last year. Juan Soto. And the Nationals, for the most part, haven't had him all year. So we're going to take Anibal Sanchez. He had a real bad outing last time out. We think he's going to bounce back and pitch credibly. We'll take the Nationals for 2 stars. Oh, this is our top play. The Mets for 3 stars. I think they're happy to get out of Philadelphia. Just, you know, didn't play real well in Philly. They missed DeGrom in the rotation. That definitely hurt them. But now they go down to the Marlins, and the Marlins, I think, are just starting to catch a little bit of a, oh wow, we really are the Marlins. You know, the bloom is starting to come off their rose. I mean, Mets a big favorite. I'm a little, both teams not playing well. That's a big price, but I'm letting the model do what it wants to do. It's been working, so, you know, I'm going to just take my hands off the wheel here and hope we don't hit nothing. So we'll take the Mets. 2 stars here. We want Haru to start for the Blue Jays. That's at Baltimore. Again, I think Baltimore maybe coming down off of 6 out of the last 9 with the Nationals, and then throw the Phillies in there too. So now they got to come back with a divisional opponent. I think maybe Toronto is just going to be geared up a little more for this game than Baltimore is. They're missing Bichette. That hurts. That definitely hurts. But the model says, so what? We're going to take it for 2 stars. It's like, okay, See, this is the beauty of it. Apparently, I don't know anything about baseball, because right now I'm like looking at these model games going, oh, and they just keep winning. So this one actually does make sense to me. Kansas City's been very close in this series, this 4-game series at Minnesota. They've won 1 out of 3 with a little luck or a timely hit here or there. They could have won maybe 2 out of 3. They swept the Twins in Kansas City last week. I don't know there's that much difference between these 2 teams. So you're getting paid a nice price here, $157. Let's see if we can't catch lucky and get the big number there as a road dog. So Kansas City here. The Astros, 2 stars with the Astros hosting the Rockies. The Astros are trying to get back in it. They're still hovering around 500. They took care of business this weekend against the Mariners, which is basically what they had to do. But they got to keep going. 500 may or may not, probably get them in. But the team needs to, pick up some W's on these weaker teams. The Rockies, good record, but we're still not buying the Rockies. And the Rockies historically have been a lousy road team. So we're going to take the 2 stars with, that's not a real steep price. Apparently, I think Houston's worst starter is going tonight. We don't like the Rockies starter. In other words, he makes us nervous. He's a hidden guy that wins. So that makes us nervous. But we're going to take the Astros for 2 stars. I guess we're just going to keep rolling with these guys. The Diamondbacks, again, 2 stars. Who are they got? The A's. The A's come rolling in. I guess we're just hoping that the A's are now they had such a great series against the Giants, winning late and hitting home runs, and maybe now they'll just kind of take a day off. And the Diamondbacks are red hot. So we're going to take the Diamondbacks again, 2 stars. Speaking of the Giants, here they are. They're at Anaheim. I kind of like this game despite the 1 star on it. This one makes sense to me. The Giants this weekend, they had a big lead Friday night, blew it. I think they showed a stat that the last time they'd blown a lead that large, that late, was 1929, I think. That was Friday night. So, big choke Friday night. Then Saturday night, they do it again. They big lead late. And another late inning home run, 9th inning home run to, basically tie it up and then beat them. So they choked Friday night, they choked Saturday night, Sunday they quit. They got beat 15-3. They're coming down here to Anaheim, and this could be circle the wagons time, and maybe they've all looked themselves in the mirror on that very short plane flight down to L.A. and said, my God, we have to get our shit together. Or on the other hand, they may have simply quit altogether, and it's already too late. That's what we're kind of hoping, is that you've quit, it's too late. Both these teams need this game. This is almost like an elimination series. Loser goes home. They're out. The loser's out. You've been mathematically eliminated already. So this is a loser goes home match. This set here with the Giants and the Angels. So we're going to take the Angels. We just think they've got a little more going for them than the Giants at the moment. Very little more, but we're going to take it. And then lastly, Chavez Ravine, the Dodgers. The Dodgers are starting to put up some crooked numbers. Mookie Betts is starting to play like Mookie Betts. I saw Bellinger hit some balls hard this weekend. The Mariners in town. The Mariners pitching. I could see some real crooked numbers coming up here tonight. So we're going to go with the run line, just try to shorten the price a little bit. I mean, I like this game. I don't love this game. In other words, I don't want to lose, play it for a full price and then have some Mariner guy that I really don't know much about come to find out he's actually good and we lose. So, and it wrecks the whole. And it wrecks today and it wrecks tomorrow at minus like 300. So let's not have that happen. Let's just take minus 155 for the run line. So that means we got to win by 2. So there you have it. So let's quick recap. Washington for 2 stars at Atlanta. Our top play, the Mets at Miami. 2 stars with the Blue Jays at the Orioles. The Royals at the Twins, 1 star. Home team, Astros, hosting the Rockies, 2 stars. Home team, Diamondbacks, 2 stars, hosting the A's. Home team, the Angels, 1 star, hosting the Giants. And home team, the Dodgers, in Chavez Ravine for 2 stars against the Mariners. So, there you have it. There you have it. So hopefully somebody out there has been riding what the Big E's been doing here in the last week and you made some money. If you've decided this guy sucks and we're going to bet against him every time, well, then you got burned. Frankly, the way it was going early, I can't say I blame you fading me. How does it go from here? I don't know. I honestly don't. Do I feel optimistic? I mean, I feel more optimistic than I did a week ago, I'll tell you that. But I don't know. I don't know where it goes from here. Upcoming schedule. I've got to work tomorrow. Oh my God. I guess I'm going to have to wear that fucking mask all day long. Oh my God. But it is what it is. What does that mean to you? Just means that probably no video tomorrow, probably no video Wednesday. We'll see what we can do, but that's probably what we're looking at here. At any rate, so there you have it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the barn. We'll talk to you again. Good day, good bet.